if I'm super nice to you and that's it, then like I don't think we have a connection.
You ready there, Scott?
I'm rolling, motherfucker.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that how we're starting the podcast?
Oh, I guess so.
I'm rolling, motherfucker.
Wow. An expletive to start the podcast.
Remember when we had that limit? Oh, we're allowed one swear. We're allowed one curse word.
Where does swear come from?
I think because
I've
you
never
swear.
said that.
Celia, okay.
Hold on a second. We didn't even set the table yet, and she's
Okay.
chiming in.
Wait,
Celia.
did it start?
Yes.
See, that's how good we are at the podcast.
It's so natural.
But that's what the podcast is.
That's the
I'm
goal.
sorry.
That's,
I apologize, Nate.
Okay, thank you very
No,
much,
stop
Celia.
doing that.
I messed up.
No, you didn't. See, this is the whole goal. This is what is so difficult that people all over the world listen to us for, how to have a natural conversation.
We're that good that
We are
you
that
thought we
good.
didn't start the podcast
Well,
yet.
because he said the F word.
Hey,
we're
Scary,
allowed
is
to
your
curse.
mic on?
I don't know. I'm not an engineer.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you set the room up?
Okay, so,
Sorry.
Stop saying sorry.
You're talking over me. Do you not know how radio and audio works?
Let me teach you about radio there.
Okay, so back to Scotty, to answer your question. I think a swear is because people would swear on like the Bible, or I swear on the Lord Jesus Christ, so that's where swear comes from.
So that's a bad thing?
Well, no, they just took that terminology. Do you swear, and then swear just kind of grew into this whole FS.
I think it's a very southern thing. People down south say swear, I think.
Okay,
No?
let's move on.
What?
So
We have someone from the South here.
Scary, Scotty, Garrett, myself, Gandhi will be here shortly, and Celia, who's her last
Hello.
day, one of our fabulous interns.
Yay.
Yes, you can talk now.
Okay, thanks.
You were a fabulous intern.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate
You
it.
really were great.
Thank you.
You know, Celia spent a lot of time hanging out with Diamond and answering the phones and the texts.
Yeah.
And I have just a question right off the bat. What was your take on what you thought you were going to get into, and then what you got into when it came time to, you know, with
She got the question. We're good.
Maybe I better take some notes.
I love Unhinged Nate. Unhinged Nate is great.
Brevity.
Basically, I thought that I was just going to be like tapping in callers and trying to get people with good stories or good lines for the day, like to come in for the show. But it's been a lot more than that. It's been like the texts are probably the most entertaining part of my week. Like the amount of people that text in and the things that they say are just absolutely unhinged. And I love it. I love it. But yeah, doing that. And then I also have been helping with pulling like air checks and things like that, which has been so fun learning that type of stuff. And then I've been helping.
Okay, Froggy is still okay. Just keep going, Celia.
God.
You just gotta ignore things like that.
I helped a little bit with Z100, and I like got to learn a lot about artist interviews and things like that.
And you got me milk the other day. Thanks.
I did. I
Appreciate
learned how to get milk for Scotty.
The Serial Killers podcast.
Aside from the nitty-gritty detail stuff, what did you learn about life while you were here?
That's a great question. Yeah.
Thank you.
So
I pride myself on my question answer.
yeah. So I actually didn't know anything really about radio besides listening to it, and I didn't know specifically if that's like really what I wanted to do. I've always been extremely passionate about music and the music industry, and more like, I don't know, like research, music discovery. And I didn't realize how big radio was in my life until I got here and started to see kind of everything and like the work that y'all put into it and the listening that I've done. Like, it's like I listen to it, I don't even realize. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like subconsciously I'm always listening to the radio. And I literally, like, I don't know, I feel so grateful because I feel like I found something that I'm like kind of good at and I really enjoy.
Wait. You're gonna make this your career? Please say no.
Normally people go the other way, but
Normally we scare the hell out of them. They run the other direction.
I have loved it here.
Oh my God!
Wow! You're becoming one of us.
I know. I feel like I am, and I mean, I wouldn't be upset with that, but yeah, I love it here, and I learned how much I value radio and the people behind it a lot.
Wow, how interesting.
I don't think I've ever been touched by an intern. So
what? No,
intimately.
rephrase that.
That sounds-
Rephrase that. Rephrase that right now.
I don't think I've ever almost
Yeah, yeah.
wanted to shed a tear
Yeah.
from something that someone who's just been with us for like a couple of months have said.
I mean, it's true. Y'all like immediately. I felt really at home. Seriously, and I don't say that. Like I really don't.
Yeah, you seem like a very tough nut to crack.
Yeah, I'm a super anxious person, and I like my people are my people, and I don't really branch out, to be honest. But like, I felt like I didn't even have to try. Like everyone kind of understood my personality, and I kind of understood theirs. Like we immediately kind of had like this dry humor.
Yeah.
That
Rapport, one
yeah.
might say.
Yeah, that we didn't exactly have to explain, which was just like such a great feeling when you don't have to like explain the way that you are.
Yeah.
And people just get it.
And when you're in a room full of strong personalities that are type A people, it could be intimidating.
Yeah.
But you just know how to duel with the best of us.
Yeah. In
Thanks.
fact, you dished it back, which
you did.
I
I know.
loved. Normally I'm kind of reticent. I'm like, I don't know, who does this person think they are?
Yeah.
But you actually had confidence behind all of the things that you would say.
It's called balls here.
Yeah, thank you,
I'm
Scott.
known to show my affection through being extremely sarcastic and almost not mean, but like, I don't know, dry.
So you're a radio natural then.
Yeah, like I just kind of like make fun of people, and that's like me showing them like I love you so much that I am like that I feel comfortable enough to say these things.
I say the
to you.
same thing. Like, if I joke around with you, it means that I like you,
Exactly.
right? And if I don't, well,
Then we have a problem. If I'm super nice to you and that's it, then like I don't think we have a connection. But like if I'm like nice to you and then I mostly like have an attitude like girl, come on, like stop playing with me, or like you're sick, like that's enough. Then it's like I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And like even with my teachers, I used to be like that.
But you got comfortable really quick around here.
I know.
You really did.
That's
And
kind of a bad thing.
you're saying you were shy, but you're not.
And she knew nothing about this show when she first started.
That's the other thing. She had no clue
I
who
had
we
no
were.
idea, not one of you. I knew who Elvis was, but I
I don't know if I'm insulted or...
Who's Danielle? Who's Gandhi?
That means she
Who's-
likes us.
Yeah.
She likes us.
I had no idea because this doesn't reach Louisiana, so I can't listen.
Well, I
to
mean,
it.
it technically does.
Well, because if I turn on, I can't turn this on my radio in the car.
What town are you from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, Louis. So we're not on in New Orleans. We're not.
Yes, but...
On the app, yeah.
On the
Yeah,
app.
Get on
on
the
the
app.
app, but
Yeah.
I
We're not
didn't
on the
know about
radio
that.
there. We're not on the radio.
And then I get here and like I posted a picture of you, Scary, on my Instagram story, and this girl in my sorority who's in the grade.
Wait, stop, slow down. Hang on. This girl in your sorority knew who Scary Jones was?
No, just wait.
Okay. Wait, did you
She
fall?
slides up on my Instagram story and goes,
You can curse.
Yes.
she slides up and she goes, Celia, what the actual fuck is this? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's scary. And she was like, how are you here? How are you in this position? Like, these are my favorite people. I've been listening to them for my whole entire life. Can you please, like, give Elvis Duran my phone number? Like, I don't even know what else to say. And I was like,
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, like, you listen to them? She's like, every day on my way to work, every day when I'm studying for the LSAT, every single day I listen to them. And I was like, that's insane. Like people grew up listening to y'all. And like, I didn't realize how special it was to be working here until like my friends from New York, and she's from Vermont. Like they all tell me, they're like, Celia, this is insane. Like we've listened to them for so long, like Straight Nate, Scary, Garrett, Scotty.
I mean, we're kind of a big deal.
You are. Like fully. It's insane.
I love how she came in here like, I don't know. I'm just took this random internship.
Yeah,
All these
how did you
people-
find, like, how'd you end up here?
NBC was full.
No.
Fallon's on strike.
Yeah, Fallon's on strike.
I did get denied from Peacock, but
Wait,
We were not the first choice.
Sloppy
Where
seconds.
are we on the list? Hang on. Who
Honest,
else did
honest.
Let's just say, well, no bones about it.
Okay.
Who else did you apply to, and
I'll
then
tell
you
you.
ended up with us?
I'll tell you. Okay, so like I told you, I didn't know that I wanted to. do radio.
Okay, yeah, we got it.
No,
We
it's
got it.
fine.
Spotify was my.
Okay. They were number one. They turned you down.
I didn't even apply.
Okay.
I couldn't find like a true internship. Like there wasn't anything that I wanted to do. It was all engineering, technological stuff.
Okay.
I don't know how to
Okay.
do
So
that.
Spotify is number one.
Then iHeartRadio. was
Then
second.
I heard really.
Because I wanted to do like social media or something like that, but I couldn't find the exact internship Like I
Okay.
couldn't find a social media internship broad, like a broad one.
Okay.
And then this popped up out of nowhere on LinkedIn. And I was like, oh, hello. Like, so then I started doing some research. I was like, okay, they all seem really cool. And I liked how, like, on the website, Elvis always says, like, party and family. And, like, I liked how those were words that were used a lot. And I was like, that's me. So
you interviewed us basically prior to
Yeah.
applying.
Wait, she said she got turned down from NBC. Where's NBC in this?
Yeah.
Oh, Peacock, that was for fall.
Oh,
Oh,
for
okay.
fall. Who else has turned you down, Celia?
A lot of people.
Really?
It's embarrassing. Like, I'm not even kidding. It was, I struggled. Like,
Okay, let's look at this. How old are you?
21.
21. How much longer are you going to be in school?
I'm going into my senior year.
So are you very concerned about getting a job in a year?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what does that job market look like for your friends that are graduating right now? Are they getting jobs?
None
or-
of my friends are in this bracket. So, like, most of my friends are in investment banking and, like,
Yeah.
stuff like that where you get return offers immediately.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I'm scrolling through LinkedIn and it's every single post. I'm so excited to announce that after following my graduation from University of Wisconsin, I will be committing to S&P Global Bank or like JP Morgan. And I'm like, cool, you'll be making like 200 grand like your first year. What do
So
you
much
want
money,
from
but
me?
boring as hell.
Yeah, you don't.
That's what I'm saying. This summer they were interns there. One of my friends, the whole entire summer, okay, an intern, made $65,000.
As an intern?
As an
Yes.
intern?
Where do you?
For
where do I
3 months.
apply for this?
Hold on one
Wait,
second.
what job
Hang on.
was this? What
Let me write
company?
this
JP
down.
Morgan.
JP
Morgan?
Oh, hang on.
But yet you got to hang out with Olivia Rodrigo yesterday.
I know. I would rather do what I'm doing because I feel happy and I feel like like I was telling Diamond this earlier today, and sorry if I'm like talking too much.
No, you're fine. This is about you.
We've got to fill time anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, 15
Okay,
minutes.
well, thanks. Yeah, I was talking to Diamond today about how she was like, how has your summer been in New York? Like, not just this internship. And I was like, I did not want to live here at all. I was super against it, to be honest. And then I moved here and I really enjoyed it. But, like, I had a lot of stuff going on. I took 5 classes this summer because I finished my minor. And then I have had a lot of just, like, personal behind-the-scenes stuff going on, like, at home. And I've been so overwhelmed. And, like, I was like, I'm never doing, like, all that stuff at once again. But then I reflected and I was like, but that's why I came in here so much. Because it saved me this summer.
It was an escape.
It was. It really, really was. I could come here after the worst thing ever happened to me, and every person in this office could make me laugh.
Here's the thing, Celia. You unlocked a new level in your life because you didn't know you could handle all of the things that you did this past summer. Now you know you do.
Yeah.
You realized that you're a different person than you came into this summer.
See, not a lot of people understand that. Sometimes it's more important to enjoy what you're doing in life than making a shit pile of money.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have both.
Exactly.
But I think for your own sanity,
Yeah.
it's better to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
That $65,000 intern might be in that same job or something similar 20 years from now.
They're making $500,000 already.
Well, I'm just saying, but there may be some drudgery involved.
I have
they
friends
might
that-
they may be miserable
Right, of
as
course.
hell.
They don't get
and they
weekends
wanna-
off for anything.
I
You know
have
how many
friends
friends-
that are investment bankers. They start their day at 6 a.m. They work until 9, 10 o'clock at night every day of the week.
They don't have
Interns
life.
were
We do
working
too.
till
We-
2 a.m.
Yeah.
The interns were working till 2 a.m. But granted, the company would pay for their Ubers home, their dinners, and all that stuff. But I'm like, to be honest,
cares?
I
I
don't
want
think
my
that
time.
that's worth it.
The juice is not worth the
But
squeeze.
it's also not even the time that matters to me. I could stay here 24 hours, but like, I couldn't sit in an investment banking office for 1 hour. You know, like, I've enjoyed this place so much, and y'all have all been so great to me, and I don't know what I did to deserve this,
Wow.
but
We're pretty great people.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
We're kind of a big deal. as he
besides
said
Nate
before.
taking my
Red Scotty.
besides
Absolutely.
Nate taking my seat in the staff meeting in front of everyone
I
where
had
I
to
was
teach you a little
mortified,
bit of humility.
and all the other interns looked at me like, ooh.
And you know what's great, Celia? You have made this 15-minute morning show actually 15 minutes for the first time in a very long time.
Yes.
Wow.
And the listeners will be very happy with that.
Yes, they
Oh,
will.
thanks.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank
and you were
you.
a pleasure. You can apply anytime, and we'll feel
I
free
am.
to.
I promise.
She's still waiting for Peacock.
No, I'm not. I don't want that job.
So wait,
Okay.
so you say you graduate, you're going back to University of Wisconsin,
Yeah,
go Badgers, right?
Yes. So my
Right.
plan is to work for the radio station there.
In Madison, Wisconsin. We're on the
Yeah,
radio
but
station.
when you work there, make sure you're closer to the microphone so people can hear you.
Oh,
Just saying.
You just said it ended.
what is that?
I'm sorry, I
We
sat
should make
back
some
and crossed
phone.
my legs.
We should make some phone calls for her and let her go to work. Is it WZEE? What is
Yeah.
You go ahead, Scary. You got the poll.
No, it's WUD is what it's called. I believe.
IUD? WIUD.
Wait, Scary, you want to know something funny? This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Sorry.
Does this go back to the sorority girl that knows him?
No,
All right.
but
What?
she freaking loves you. Anyways, yesterday.
You can say it.
Sorry. No, it's not even bad. Yesterday, when I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, you were talking about the diarrhea on the plane.
Yeah.
And,
Diarrhea. Garrett was talking about diarrhea on the
and
plane.
Cha-cha.
he made a joke about like the girl who was like making the noise, and he was like, "Oh, that was the person on the plane," and you laughed so hard, but your laugh was like, it was like a like it was like
The Wicked Witch of the West.
it was like a cackle, and somebody texted in, and Diamond and I didn't hear it, so we went back, and on post I like cut it and I saved
Yeah, right
it
there.
to my iTunes.
Let me hear it. Wait, so I am now like a ringtone, or I'm
Like you're literally
now a sound effect.
You're a voice meme.
I'm a
in my
punchline.
music library.
I'm a punchline in her phone.
She's going to be listening to
Yeah, I
Olivia
wanna
Rodrigo
play it
and
to
then
the-
Scary
to the
Jones
microphone.
laughing.
Into the microphone, and then we got to wrap up here.
Okay.
Sorry.
I love it. It's like the person on the Delta flight. Oh, God. That was so unnecessary, Garrett. Thank you. You're sometimes a good
Oh
American.
my God!
The Joker.
So we were on a
Wow.
I didn't
kept
realize that.
going.
I
Oh
love
my
you.
God.
You're a true baddie. I like you.
Oh, thank you. I like you too.
Thank you, Celia.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime. Celia, everybody.
Thanks.